Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be breaking down the best private student loan lenders for you and securing your funds for your upcoming school semester, whether it be for college or whatever kind of school you're getting into. Now, before we dive into things, of course, I do want to mention if you want to check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video, you can check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the list of, again, the best private student loan lenders. And without further ado, we're going to be taking a look here at this page where we put together in partnership with Money.com, where we ranked and put together the list of the top rated private student loans handpicked by myself as well, and to simplify the overall search for finding private student loans and student loan lenders. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the list. And of course, it's no surprise, at our number one choice here we have is College Ave. Now, College Ave does make it pretty easy to secure student loans as well as private student loans. They're actually ranked number one on Forbes, CNBC, Money, CNN, and Fund.com, as well as our list here for today's video. Now, they offer fixed rates starting at just 2.89% all the way up to 17.99%. Of course, what interest rate you get will depend on your personal financial situation. That's why I urge you to see how to apply it, the links in the video description, to get the most realistic and up-to-date interest rate for your personal financial situation, whether you're the student applying or if you are a co-signer as well. Both are taken into consideration, so you can see what that actually looks like as to what you qualify for with your student loans with College Ave, or really any kind of student loan company that you may apply for. It's important to actually go through the application process to get the most realistic and up-to-date interest rates. Again, what you're watching this video, these interest rates are always subject to change and may fluctuate on a day-to-day basis as well. Now, with College Ave, the variable rates range from 4.24% up to 17.99% currently. And with College Ave, you can cover up to 100% of your school's costs. These are your school certified costs of attendance. This includes things like tuition, books, fees, housing, food bills as well. Anything you really need for your schooling, those can classify and be counted as your school's certified cost of attendance. You can reach out to your school's financial aid advisor or even on the school's website to see what's included in that list. But it's essentially all the things we mentioned here in this video. And it's 100% up to that total school cost that you can use a College Ave student loan for. They also offer co-signer release after 36 on-time payments if you're eligible, and they have flexible options for repayment. College Ave also offers no application origination or prepayment fees, and checking your rates won't affect your credit score. It's actually really essential when you're going around shopping around for loans, so at least with College Ave as well, is that checking your rates won't affect your credit score, so it is a soft credit pull when you're looking at student loans with College Ave. If you click the see how to apply button here, again available at the links in the video description, it will take you right over to their easy online application where you can select whether you're the student borrower or the co-signer, and you can go through their online application process, and it is pretty easy. Again, that's why College Ave is our number one choice here on the channel, and they also have pretty good interest rates when it comes to, you know, competitive interest rates when you're shopping around for private student loans. Moving in at number two on our list here today, we have is SoFi, as you could probably be seeing on screen here. Number two is SoFi. They offer no fees are required for SoFi. They offer you the ability to cover your full attendance cost, and they have fixed rates starting at 3.18% all the way up to 15.99%. Now, do keep in mind these interest rates are subject to change. SoFi might actually have lower rates on their website. It's important to actually go through and see how to apply from all these different companies to get the most realistic and up-to-date rates for your financial situation as well. So don't necessarily go by the specific rates that you see in this video when it comes to comparing the different loan lenders. With SoFi as well, they do offer variable rates as well as slightly higher at 4.39% up to 16.85%. And you can save on interest with rate discounts for autopay at 0.25%, continuing scholar borrowers at 0.125%, and co-signers taking a second student loan at 0.25%. And U.S., Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Island residents are eligible for student loans via SoFi. And you can get a quote online in minutes. If you click the see how to apply button for SoFi, it will take you over to this page here where you can see your rate in 3 minutes with no credit impact. Again, unlike other lenders, because not every lender allows you to do the no credit impact. Again, College Ave and SoFi both allow you to do this with no credit impact, so it is a soft pull to at least see what you qualify for. Now, with SoFi, they do mention here that students with co-signers are 5 times more likely to be approved. Again, that's not only just a stat for SoFi, but something to keep in mind when you're going and applying for student loans. Same kind of thing here with College College Ave is you're more likely to be approved with a cosigner that can kind of help back you with the financial and credit history, unlike most, especially undergraduate students, don't necessarily have the kind of credit history to help get approved for loans. So it can be really a big help if you can get cosigner for your loans, especially when it comes to student loans. Now, you can easily go through here and select, okay, I'm the student, I'm the parent or cosigner with SoFi, and then they also offer, again, up to 100% of school certified costs. Like I mentioned, again, that's going to be your tuition, books and fees, laptops potentially, housing costs, food costs, anything like that. And then you can also apply 100% online. For SoFi, they do also offer flexible repayment options where you can have no student loan payments for 6 months after graduation. Again, so you can focus on like moving, new work, wardrobe, things like that, right? So SoFi does make it pretty easy in that respect. And one other thing to keep in mind with College Ave and SoFi is they do also both offer direct student loan refinancing. If that's something that you need to do in the future, just in case if rates do change, they both do offer that as well. Moving in at number 3 in this list here today we have is Sallie Mae. Now, Sallie Mae has been around for a long time. They're actually one of the oldest student loan lenders, and they actually used to be a part of the federal government back in the day, way back in the day. That is no longer the case. They are a completely private company offering private student loans, but they still bear the same name, but they are a completely separate entity. Again, they are not related to federal student loans whatsoever. They are private student loans. The federal student loans are through FAFSA. That's the Federal Application for Free Student Aid. That's a completely separate federal program. Maybe if after coming to this video, you've already gone through federal student loans. For private student loans, Sallie Mae does offer private student loans, and they've been doing this all the way since the 90s, and even pretty recently. They've just been doing it for a long time. But I did want to kind of give a little bit of that backstory history in case you maybe heard of their name before, or maybe if the person watching this video, maybe it's your parents have heard of Sallie Mae before. So they are a completely private company offering private student loans, and they do have decent student loans, right? So they are number 3 in this list, and they have APR starting at just 2.89%, all the way up to 17.49%, and on the variable rates, it's 4.37%. Now, the lowest rates shown do include a 0.25 percentage point interest rate discount with auto debit payments. That's something you're going to find common, not just with Sallie Mae, but also SoFi and College Ave when you're looking at saving money on student loans. Again, auto pay is a very easy way. Save a little bit of extra percentage point on the interest rate with those auto debit payments. Sallie Mae also offers multiple repayment options from in-school payments to deferred payments and no origination fee or prepayment penalty as well. And you can cover up to 100% of school certified expenses, whether you're online or on campus. And with Sallie Mae, again, last year students were 4 times more likely to be approved with cosigner. Again, 5 times more likely with SoFi's data, 4 times with Sallie Mae. Again, the numbers just make sense. One other thing to keep in mind with Sallie Mae as well that's not mentioned here is that they do also offer student loans for part-time students. So if you are maybe not full-time student, maybe you're half-time or less than half-time, you can still get student loans with Sallie Mae. So they do have a little bit more flexibility compared to a lot of other lenders in terms of the types of students they'll actually go through and approve for their student loans. In terms of the application, what that looks like, if you click on the buttons in the link down below in the video description, let's take you over to this page here where you can apply for Sallie Mae student loans. You can select whether you're the student or the cosigner. Now, it's important to keep in mind this is a hard credit pull when you go through the full application with Sallie Mae, so it's a little bit different from SoFi or College Ave, where those are soft pull. Sallie Mae is a hard pull, so you just need to be sure that you are serious about your online applications and you're actually going through and are in the mood and you actually need, a student loan right now, right? You need to make sure that you're in the market for it. You actually need it when you go through and submit it because it will be a hard credit pull and will reflect on your credit score with Sallie Mae. Now, keep in mind when you are applying for student loans and you actually go through the full application process, even, College Ave and SoFi will be a hard credit pull when you actually go through the final application process after you've seen what you qualify for. You can only see what you qualify for, with SoFi and College Ave on the soft pull side of things, but all of them are still going to ultimately require a hard pull at the end of the day once you're kind of going further in the process. It's just that Sallie Mae requires that hard credit pull more upfront in the process. So, it's not something that's not really a big deal, but it's just something to keep in mind. And one thing as well is if you are doing a hard credit pull with Sallie Mae, for example, you can still shop around for a variety of other student loan lenders, and it's not going to repeat in multiple credit pulls. It's just going to be that one for that period of time. Again, up to you to, read your credit report and things like like that. But that is something to keep in mind when you're actually going through the application process. It's not really a big deal. So just keep that in mind, for your own information. And one other thing with Sallie Mae as well is they do not offer student loan refinancing. So if that's something that you're interested in or also may need in the future, that you will have to go through an external company. You can always do that at any time. It's not like you can't refinance your loans. It's just you'll have to use an external company. You can't use Sallie Mae for them because they don't offer student loan refinancing. Again, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it is something to keep in mind. You will need to at least use an external company. You can still do it. It's just you have to use another company if you're going with Sallie Mae for your student loans. Again, the Sallie Mae student loans are still pretty competitive, so it may not necessarily be something you have to do, up front, but if interest rates change in the future, it may be something that you need to consider. Moving along, next in this list we have is Credible. Now, Credible is a little bit different from the rest of the lenders that we mentioned here in today's video so far, as they are actually a loan shopping platform. If you take a look here and see how to apply, again, you compare your rates and fees from multiple lenders without affecting your credit score, and you can get pre-qualified in minutes and see how adding cosigner affects the rates. They do also have a live chat available, so they do have rates ranging from 2.95% all the way up to 4.13 on variable side, and they are more of like a loan shopping platform, right? So they recommend, College Ave and Sallie Mae as a couple of their top lenders, and they have Abe, Ascent, Sallie Mae, College Ave, Elfie, SoFi, Citizens, and a variety of other different student loan lenders. So if you want to kind of shop around a bit more from one platform, Credible could be a good option for you. I would still recommend necessarily going through the direct company links in the video description, but Credible can be another good option if you just want to shop around from more companies and see different rates and maybe kind of shop around just a little bit more. Again, Credible can be a good option for that if that's something that you're interested in. Again, links are available in the video description. And moving along, last but not least in this video here today, we have is Earnest, where Earnest can offer a fast application and decision-making process. They have fixed APR starting at 2.95%, and they provide customized private loan options for students. And you can enjoy no early prepayment penalties, and you can actually skip a payment once per year once the repayment period restarted. That's something pretty unique to Earnest that I do talk about them on the channel here as well. You can look at my Earnest videos for more in-depth information comparing Earnest, or even if you want to compare to Sallie Mae, SoFi, and College Ave, I have a lot of other videos on the channel comparing these lenders, but Earnest can be another good option. If we take a look at their application form, depending on when you're watching this video, you might also be able to get an Amazon gift card. Again, that is an offer that may no longer be available depending on when you're watching this video, but they are offering, at least currently, a competitor rate match as well. So that is something else to consider if you're looking at online applications. All you need for your checking your eligibility, and it will just take 2 minutes, and it won't affect your credit score as well. Again, they do offer a soft pull application similarly to College Ave and SoFi in that respect, and you just need your first name, student name, email, address, birthday, your citizenship status, because they do accept international DACA students as well, and as well as your income and credit score. You can check your eligibility available online here with Earnest. Again, you'll also need some other verification details with Earnest for the application process, but Earnest can be another good option when you're applying for private student loans. And last but not least, again, I also do want to remind you and mention our top choice and our number one choice here on the channel is still College Ave. I have a lot of videos going over them more in depth because they do really just make the online application process super simple, very straightforward, and from what I've seen on Reddit, a lot of other forums and people's information is they do tend to give pretty good interest rates, pretty competitive interest rates as well, and a very easy online education platform and portal that's maybe a little bit better than a lot of the competitors. So they do rank our number one choice here on the channel. Again, that is College Ave. You can find them at the links linked in the video description. But guys, I hope you found this video helpful comparing some of our top picks for student loans. If you need those private student loans for your upcoming semester, I would feel free to check out the links in the video description. If you want to get access to this page here, this will be brentvalesky.com/best student loans. Again, that's going to be that first link down below in the video description. If you want to get access to this page here, it will also be updated no matter when you watch this video for the hand-picked choices to help simplify your search for finding private student loans. Guys, if you found this video helpful or enjoyed it, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.